Hey y'all, what's up? This is Jesse Both, aka J-Bone, and I'm here today. This is Monday, the start of the tournament, and what I'm going to do here is tell you the different wins that you might be seeing during the tournament, and this will be for the rookie division. So what we're going to do is, much like our walkthrough video, we're going to go through the holes one by one, and I'm going to break down the different wins that you might see on your different shots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the ball that's being used, and then the wind direction and strength. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Holes 1 through 9, tee shot and second shot. Okay. One thing I want to do before we start is make sure y'all do hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel. That way you can get notified when I do release new videos. And also make sure to check us out on the 19th hole on Facebook. If you've never been there before, just go to the search bar, type in Golf Clash, the 19th hole, and then put it in that application, answer a couple questions, and join us. It's a great community based off of helping each other, and it's really made for the beginning player, and it gives a chance to the players that know a lot about the game to be able to help improve the skills for those rookie and beginning type players. It's also just a kind of a great place to hang out, and we try to make it a fun family atmosphere. No drama, just fun and learning. So that's that. So we can move on to our first hole. Our first hole was the Milano 2, and this is a par 4. Okay, so a par 4, off the tee box. We're looking at, let's see here. All right, off the tee box. This is our wind box. We're looking at a wind that's pointing about 1230. It'll be pointing at that direction, and then it's going to be somewhere in the range of 3 to 5 miles per hour, somewhere in there. And let's see. The next wind we're going to talk about will be here and there. Okay. Both those spots have about the same looking wind. They're both going to be pointing at about the 11 o'clock hour for the direction, and anywhere from 4 to 5 miles per hour in strength. So keep in mind that these winds are what they're going to look like once you turn your shot towards the hole. So when you're looking at the hole, lining up your shot, these are the kind of winds you're going to see. Okay. So that is both those winds, and we're going to move on to our next hole, and this is a par 3. So on this par 3, we will have a wind facing, once again, about the 1 o'clock hour, and on this shot I had 3.8 mile per hour wind. I would say it could range anywhere from 3.8 to 5, depending on the kind of ball you're using. It just kind of will change depending on that. And I did make the island shot. That's the shot that I would recommend taking if you're playing the rookie Saturn or Goliath. If you have a little bit higher of a backbone, or you're willing to use one of your better wind resistance balls, you can still use probably the backbone on this shot as well. So our next hole is hole number 3, and this is going to be our first par 5 hole of the course. You can either go to the left or to the right. I went to the left, so those are the winds that you're going to see for this hole. Off the tee box, you're going to see a wind. I would say it was kind of close to the 1 o'clock hour, and it was 4.3 miles per hour was the wind speed. For the second shot, right up in here, we had a wind, and it was facing more of the 11 o'clock hour, and it was 4.5 miles per hour. So pretty consistent wind speeds. The directions do change a little bit from the first shot to the second shot. Alright, that's our next hole is the par 4, and I actually did ace this hole in the in the wind guide when I was just playing it for fun. So that was pretty cool. I had a wind that looked somewhat like this, and it was 3.5 miles per hour. So that's what I did. I think I did like a bar of topspin. Had the extra mile. I aimed it in the rough right up in here for the shot, and went in the hole. So not much really you can say about it, but it was an ace. It was pretty cool. And that's the only wind you're really going to have to worry about on this hole. I would suggest, though, if you're going to be using a lower level extra mile, be ready to change out your ball for a ball with a little bit more power, because you might run into a problem of not having enough power, and maybe having to overpower your shot. I would definitely recommend changing out your ball to a ball with more power to extend the distance of that driver, so that you do not have to overpower your shot. And also remember, this is a downhill shot and this is over water, so you're going to have about a 20% distance added into your wind. So instead of a 3.5, you're looking more like a 4 point, basically like a 4.5. Just add 1 mile per hour onto your wind for that. Next hole. And like I said, we're just running through these really quickly. Don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm on my lunch break, and just trying to get this information out to you. So it's nothing that entertaining, it's just more informational. So here we go, another par 5. Off the tee box, we had a winds blowing this way, and it was 2.9 miles per hour. If you play your shot from over here, you're looking at pretty much a straight tailwind, and that was 3.1. If you do decide to play your shot over here, and that one is going to be more of a right to left tailwind, maybe about the 11 o'clock hour, and that was a 5 mile per hour wind. So somewhere in that area for the shot over there on the left hand side. Alright, we're going on to our next hole. Another par 3, and we're looking at the winds off the tee box, blowing again, tailwind about 5.1, somewhere in there. So another right to left tailwind at 5.1. Alright, par 4 off the tee box. .6, and if you get up here, right in that area, we're looking at another 1 o'clock facing wind, and that was 4.6 as well. So the directions are about the same on that one, and the wind speed was the same as well. So that's the kind of shot you're going to see, left to right tailwind, blowing about the 1 o'clock hour. And again, keep in mind, these are the winds that you're going to see when you are looking at the hole. So if the box was like this, your wind would be like this, okay? These right here are the same. All I need to do is tilted the box that way. So when you are looking at these initial winds that I'm putting out there, you have to kind of in your mind just visually tilt the box, because that is the wind that you're going to see when you do rotate your screen towards the hole. Unfortunately, on basically a 1D map, it's hard to, put that view through. So you just kind of have to visualize it yourself. Anyways, so if you were just looking at this, you might think you're having a severe crosswind for your second shot, when in fact it's a left to right tailwind, pointing towards the 1 o'clock hour. So hopefully that's a little bit. That makes it a little bit easier when you're looking at these wind videos. That's how I always do them. So just always keep that in mind. And we got our hole 8, par 3. This one right here is pretty straightforward. It's going to be pretty much a straight tailwind, just slightly tilted to the right, and it was right around 4.7. So 4 to 6 miles an hour, somewhere in there, would be my guess. Hole number 9. This is the last hole. Ooh, all right. Hole number 9 off the tee box. We're looking at pretty much a straight tailwind to the right. I would say maybe 1230 angle, and that is going to be anywhere from 3 to 6 miles per hour. Your second shot, if it's up here, you're going to be looking at another right to left tailwind, and this one is more facing maybe the 11:30 hour on the clock, and that one is 3.8. And if you are able, you do go over here, you're looking at more of a pretty much a straight tailwind on that shot, and anywhere from 3 to 5 miles per hour on that shot. So basically, you have your winds for each way, depending on which way you decide to go. Most people in the rookie will go to the left side. If I was you, I would bring your big dog for this shot, and I wouldn't really try to work your ball too far up in this zone right here. I would more play for a shot right in here, which would be much safer, and then just use your big dog to the green from there. That would be my suggestion. So anyways, that's the rookie wind guide. Hopefully y'all can jot those numbers down and use them to your benefit, and help you prepare for your round a little bit better, and go out there and shoot a pretty good qualifying round. I would say the score to shoot for on the qualifying round would be a -12, and then from that you can kind of gauge, are there any holes out there that I can pick up an extra stroke, and go from there. The best thing to do is try to improve each round you play. So -12 qualifying, where you want to shoot a -13 on your front or back 9, your opening round, and then your weekend round is where you want to put it together and shoot like a -13 and a -14, or 2 -14s on your front and your back. So I think if you get up somewhere in the -27 area for your weekend round in the rookie, I think you will be sitting in a pretty good position to take home one of those top 3 banners, and most definitely in a position to take home one of those top 10 banners. So anyways, good luck to you all, and I should be streaming tonight about 8:30 p.m. Central Time. That'll be 9:30 Eastern Time. I haven't decided yet what I will do. I probably will do my rookie account tonight and then my pro account on Tuesday. So that is my plan. And if anything changed, I'll definitely post about it in the 19th hole. So anyways, good luck to y'all. Peace out. God bless.